Hey everybody, it's Casual Boops. Welcome back to another video. This is different than normal because Wargaming has given me a bunch of these skins for the new tanks, or no, they're not new tanks. The new skins for the old tanks for the GI Joe thing, which is specifically got to be spelled G.I.Joe, and I am obligated to tell you. You know what? I have the thing. I will just. Here we go. Corporate. G.I. Joe, and all related, what is it? And all related characters are trademarks of Hasbro and are used with permission. That. I'm supposed to say that, and we'll just have that up because this is the most obnoxious thing. I feel like a corporate shill, and I kind of am shilling right now because Wargaming said, hey, we'll give you these skins, but you have to promote them. So this is me promoting. They said dance monkey, so I am now dancing for you. The skins are for the Renegade, which has been around for a while and is a fantastic tank, and for the STRV S1, which has been around for a while and is okay. It's all right. It's good in some ways. It's not so good in a lot of ways, but Schwacht is here with me.
Schwacht. Hail Cobra!
And so we're just going to play a couple games, basically. Just going to do the things. And that's basically it. We're doing it live. I haven't rehearsed this. This is not a pre-recorded game. You get to see how badly I play in real time. This is as close to streaming as I've gotten recently.
At least they picked two, pretty decent tanks for the skins too.
Yeah, exactly. They're pretty decent. I will say, there's a little sticker on the side that says V12 Turbo, 1200 brake horsepower, and I double-checked. This tank in the game has 800 horsepower. I would love to have 1200 horsepower. Fucking thing would zoom.
I think that's false advertising.
Right. Well,
I think something needs to be done about that.
Sue them or something of that effect. I don't know.
Yeah. No. What was it? Hello.
Jesus Christ.
Scorpion.
You see, maybe if you were wearing giant fucking plastic looking black and red he's backing up skins on your Renegade, he would have seen you.
I really don't think that that's an eyeball issue. I think it's a no.
Everyone pay attention to how lame Schwacht's Renegade looks and how, I don't know, I'm not really one for the plastic looking tanks personally, but it is different by definition. I do like the red little grill on the back.
I mean, I think that these two look better than last year's.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. And I don't have like because of this or this. I just aesthetically, I think they look better.
Hang on a second.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You want to drive forward.
In true streaming fashion,
forward is bad.
Their real life is happening, so I don't know. I'm gonna. This is as close to streaming as it ever gets, and so I've been hailed from real life. This team is
they're pushing around.
Doing super great. Hey, Indian Panzer. Oh yeah, so this tank pretty fast. It's got a nice snappy gun. It does have this giant, enormous cupola. And that is the only reason the tank is not massively overpowered. If it wasn't for this cupola, can you imagine how dumb this tank would be? But solid DPM, solid DPM, solid accuracy, decent mobility for a heavy tank. I mean, it's just not a lot. Come on. There's not a lot to like be upset about with the Renegade except for that giant cupola. So if you're not very good at the game, you're pretty new, you might not enjoy your life with this thing. Because you do have to kind of play like you have a brain, and if you don't do that, you're gonna have a bad time. Midi hasn't learned, so I'll teach him with you.
Okay.
I'll be over there if he's not already dead.
He's gonna be dead by the time.
All right.
No.
Maybe he's about to get told. But yes, if you're wondering why aren't you playing up? Well, there's no artillery. It's a tier 8 game. We're all playing tier 8s. It's airfield. The first team to push on airfield loses. So I don't want to be the first one to push. I'll just sit here and shoot this OHO for free. That's my.
That's pretty much it.
I'm good with this. The map design for this map is awful. They did fix a whole bunch of maps. So I don't know if you've seen that, Schwack. A bunch of the changes to the various.
I did. I like most of the changes.
Yes, I was also pretty pleasantly surprised at the changes to the maps. Everything they changed, I was like, or I'd say most, maybe not everything. Everything I looked at, I was like, huh, okay, sure. For whatever reason, they haven't fixed this one. So as a result, nobody gets to push ever.
I don't know how you fix this one and leave it remotely as is.
Well, I did have I had a thought on that. I don't know if it would, I'm not going to come out and say, yes, do what I say and this will 100% be fixed forever. But if they added a ramp here and a ramp here, such that pushing the beach, the K line or whatever, allowed you to actually flank into the enemy, I don't know if it would be better, but it would definitely be different.
Yes, it would be.
So yeah, I guess while we're talking about the Renegade, I like snappy guns. I like tanks that hit what I aim at. So I have rammer vertical stabilizer and improved aiming. And improved aiming is in the improved slot. However, I know some people that because the tank is like fairly quick already, it does benefit from a turbo. So if you throw a turbo on there in a mobility slot, it likens it to a medium almost.
It's time.
It is
outside line.
Okay, you're probably right. There's a whole shit ton of tank destroyers that have never been spotted. There's a SPTK. It's a fun word to say, by the way. SPTK.
SPTK.
It's just not a set of phonics that you get to say in the English language all that often.
I should have equipped some APC armor.
Did you not?
No, I took my cheap loadout.
Well, and that's since we are talking about this tank. Fuck. You want to bait it? All right. Well, so he's on reload. BK is an awful tank with an awful reload, so I'm just gonna drive in now because
the driver's injured. We can't go very fast. We've hit them, but didn't penetrate their armor. The gun's damaged.
Okay.
Fire accurately.
Hello.
We're immobilized.
Oh, Pantera's in the back. On the right.
Get going.
Yep.
Where is my tank? Oh, fuck. We have a problem.
Die.
Yeah.
Well, that could have gone better.
It could have. Yes, I whiffed my shots on the what's it called? The VK something or other shit box, and also ate around from that SU 130 PM that's up there. So I don't want to do this anymore.
Then don't.
Closes the game. No, not quite that bad, but no, it's this is.
You're gonna have farm on the crossing.
I love farm, but yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, so the accuracy is good, the penetration is fine. So that's why Schwack didn't bring a whole bunch of premium rounds. It's a pretty good, solid premium tank because you don't need to shoot a lot of premium. So it's not like it requires gold spam. Come on now.
It would have been good if that.
Why would he leave?
Yeah, I don't know.
I needed the crossfire. Now I need him to be there so that I can... You can tell this isn't a staged game because my team is throwing it in real time. No. All right. EBR gets up there for free. I love this. Come on. No, he's going to do it directly. And our Conf Panzer is going to continue to go the wrong direction and do the wrong thing. Very good.
Run in to throw his tank
Put his
away.
entire face out there for anyone to see it and shoot it, and oh, it was bad.
Penetration.
Not ideal.
You're at a decent angle.
I am reverse side scraping. That's not really what this tank is for. And I'm now in the crossfiriest
You're in the,
crossfires.
yeah.
No, it is I who crossfires. Where the hell was he? It's not very often that the renegade shoots and is not spotted for doing so. Alright, well this is a... I'm definitely... Whoop, 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 whoop. I thought I was alone, because I forgot that this... In the words of Doc Holliday, I forgot you were there.
This vehicle is hacked.
You may go now.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Uh-huh. So, anyways, this is how the games will go for you, probably. It's a fair tank. This isn't the tank's fault. You will not win every game.
And, you know, that there was some you know, crappy skill on my part, too, there.
The big issue, again, we pushed first, and then we lost. Because they had a bunch of tank destroyers, they just got to shit on us, and that's just how that map is. Not the tank's fault, that's the game's map design. You just cannot push on that map, ever. This tank has rocket launchers now. I do kind of get a kick out of the plastic looking things. The STRVS one, I said that it's a solid tank. It is solid. However, it is very map dependent. It's very hard to be consistent. If you get a city map, you're screwed. If your light tanks suck, you're screwed. If your team wins too much, you're screwed.
Yeah. If you're losing too quickly, you're screwed.
You're screwed. Right. So the games where this tank and other tanks like it shine are, these are the things you need to have happen. You need to have the right map, right? You need to be able to play camo games with bushes and stuff. And you need your team to lose, but not too quickly. So that way you can farm as your team loses slowly. That is when you have good games in these tanks, and all the STRV tanks. And if you don't have those situations, you either don't have a good game, or you need to work really, really hard to have a good game. Would you say that's fair?
That's very fair.
So, I will say it has really good... I'll say it has good accuracy, and then I'll just bounce everything. But it does have pretty good accuracy, and the standard penetration is freaking excellent. It's like 288 standard pen. So, like, because of that, you really don't need to shoot a lot of premium again in this one, because you can just, you know, motor through so much stuff. And those are kind of the strong points. The armor is very angly, which does require, like, to get the most out of this tank, you really have to keep an eye on... You have to know how, like, overmatching works, and you have to know what's shooting at you, because if it's certain... I think it's 30 millimeters everywhere. I think that's what it is, except for, like, little tiny strips. So what that means is, if you... I can see all the way out to there, by
What
the
the
way.
fuck is this T-44 doing?
He's
if you're ever...
helping you. Hello.
If you're... Fuck me. He's following me.
Never do this. Never do this, because Schwack is...
I can't play.
Right.
I can't play.
Because the enemy is going to see the T-44. I saw a tree down right there. That hit. Right there. The enemy will see the T-44 and shoot him, but in the process of doing so, they will shoot Schwacked. So never park behind your light tank. Here he is getting eaten already. This T-44 is now realizing that he's done it wrong. He's probably going to go ahead and blame the scout, because that's what you do in this game.
Okay, now that he's dead,
we can
see if we can get...
proceed with our previous plan. Very good.
Let's turn around and back through this bush line. Was that
me? That was me. That was
past?
me.
Okay.
Not to worry. I shot the same bush that I shot before, and this one did not hit. But I'm pretty sure I hit him before. So, Schwack is going to go ahead, and he's backing down these bushes, so that way, if and when he gets spotted, he can press W and GTFO, which is pretty smart. Hashtag tips. Even when we're not trying to teach you, we're still teaching you.
I do not want to proxy spot this guy. Because
He's in an LT-432, which is better than your tank in a lot of ways. But you're very stealthy. But then again, so is he. I'll shoot a rocket at him. That will solve the issue.
Yes, I had that toy.
You had that
Wolverine.
toy? Really?
I had that toy, yes.
With the STRV S1 with rocket launchers.
Well, the Wolverine. It wasn't an
Oh.
STRV, but
That's awesome.
they had the rocket launchers, and it came with CoverGirl and yada yada yada.
Oh, I see. I thought they made that up, like CoverGirl. I was like, really? Makeup?
No, no, she came with that vehicle.
Wow. Okay. If you can pause, I'm gonna. Whoop, 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 there he is, with minus one shot of hit points because I hit him. Lol, lol, lol. I need to leave. I need to go up to here. I'm seeing on the other side that the enemy Progetto. Our team doesn't seem to be doing very well over there. So you have a lot of people helping you, and that's good. They don't have a tank destroyer in the back, and I know that as they die, they're gonna say, "Ree, light tanks aren't helping me, ree," and so or whatever, tank destroyers.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, it may even be too late by the time I get over there because they're losing just so hard.
Well, I mean,
So,
we've lost the city. And
they just ran away from the city somehow.
I'm not even sure where the
Again,
fuck they
this
now.
is like a case study of random battles in World of Tanks now, because this is what you get, right? They just said, you know what, I don't want to play here anymore, and they just fucked off and left. So now we're gonna lose the game because they just stopped playing. Very good.
Okay.
Like our 277 went to here. I don't understand.
Oh God.
What do you do?
Oh God. Oh God.
Find a bunch of big scary things.
I found a big scary thing, but he didn't see me.
Oh, the 212A just balanced the shit out of that one. Oh, whatever it was, the Progetto. Oh, that's not how you do that.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I am not spotted. So one nice thing about this tank, and others like it. Well, no, we need to be in shooty mode, not spotty mode. Is that you can have binoculars up, and they stay up if you rotate the hull, as long as you don't move the hull, because STRV. And that's kind of special.
Penetration.
I really needed that to be a high roll. Yes, and the 60 TP doesn't give a shit about the armor that this has. Like I said, it's got a big gun, 152 millimeters to 114. Probably has been aiming for about 6 years, and he hit his shot. So it does bounce things, but only against small guns, like 90 millimeter guns and smaller. Which is, when you're in tier 8, that's no tier 10s. That's very few tier 9s. So it's not very many tanks in the game, but you can. Mostly you should be using camouflage to stay alive in this tank. So it's okay. I find it a little bit, I don't say boring, because you really have to play a certain way, and if you're not doing that, you can't really be aggressive in those tanks. You have to let the game come to you, and I think that's kind of boring, to be honest. So anyways, so there's my Shilling. Shilling is over. Thanks for watching, guys. Decide if you want the skins or not. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Hi, guys.
Schwack is doing everything he possibly can in his even 90, which is even harder to carry in than the STRV because it's basically a go-kart, and it kind of has a gun, but it kind of doesn't. So this Cobra is just going to eat you. This is like the worst way to die. He's running right at you. I hate everything about this. You're spotted. Jesus Christ.
Well, the Cobra didn't get it.
It's true. I don't know why. But I feel better about knowing that he didn't get it, so that's good.
Oh my God.
All right. For realsies. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.